Before that, on BBC One, it's addictive viewing.
On Telly Addicts tonight are Dawn and Anne from Berkshire, Doug and Neil from Hereford, Sarah and Derek from Essex, and here he is, Noel Edmonds.
Good suit, Noel. Love the suit. Oh, thank you. Love the suit. Oh, fantastic wave of appreciation from these fashion enthusiasts who are all saying nice suit as I came up there. Lovely. Wow. Right, hello, it's Dawn and Anne.
That's
hello.
right.
And Dawn, you got a nickname?
Well, originally I had a nickname Jaws, yes.
Why was that?
Well, I used to have goofy teeth. And when when I first met my husband, he always called me Jaws.
Yeah.
And when I had my teeth fixed, he told everyone he thought he'd married Jaws, but he realised he'd married Red Rum.
And there's Anne, who likes Doctor Who.
Yes, I do indeed.
It hasn't been on for years. Is there nothing recently that you like?
Not really, no. I'm quite old. I can't remember Doctor Who.
This, of course, is a million miles away from Doctor Who. It would be, wouldn't it? Good luck.
There's someone at the door, Rick.
Someone at the door, Vivian.
Someone at the door, Neil.
There's someone at the door, Mike.
I know. There's someone at the door, Rick.
There's someone at the door, Vivian.
There's someone at the door, Mike.
There's someone at the door, Neil.
Well, don't look at me. I'm in Paris. You haven't left the house all day. Vivian, you ever heard of cloning? No. Oh, that's good. Would you swear to that? Certainly, if that's what you want. Big jobs.
Domestic bliss with the young ones. Name 3 of the 4 actors that you saw there.
Rick Mail.
Adrian Edmondson.
And
Nigel Planer.
Yep, you could have said Christopher Ryan. Mike is played by Christopher Ryan. In which series does he appear as Marshall?
Oh, absolutely fabulous.
Correct. Rick Mail made his TV debut in Kick Up the 80s, playing which sardonic Brummy?
Kevin Turvey? Kevin Turvey?
You don't seem very sure, but you're right. Kevin Turvey. It was Kevin Turvey. 3 out of 3. This is Doug, and we're moving into sad territory here because his most prized possession is his TV.
That's quite true now, yes.
Unfortunately, Radio Rental said it was also their most prized possession. Which brings us on to Neil, better known as Nell. He's a landscaper, and once drank... Oh, I can't believe it. You put this on your form. What did you do?
I once drank a pint of Pernod through somebody else's sock. I did do that, yes.
Where?
In the middle of a nightclub, on a stage.
Why?
To win a bottle of Pernod, believe it or not.
Here's your clip.
I'm a man, and I'm manly.
I'm a woman, and I'm womanly.
I'm a boy, and I'm boily.
I'm a bombardier, and I show people my bombs.
I'm a gunner, and I show people me guns. I'm a private. I'll keep getting arrested. Here at London Zoo, I feed the chimpanzees. That's them over there.
Here at London Zoo, I feed the penguins. That's them over there.
Here at London Zoo, I feed the crocodiles. That's them over there.
Name these 3 of a kind.
David Copperfield.
David Copperfield. Tracy Ullman.
And Lenny Henry.
Yep. Tracy Ullman went on to share a flat with Dawn French, Jennifer Saunders and Ruby Wax. In which female equivalent of the young ones?
Women on Top.
Your answer is Women on Top.
Yes.
I'm going to be tough. I'm not going to give it to you because it was a well-known show, Girls on Top.
Well, they've grown up now, haven't they?
Should he have it for that? I can feel the wave of sympathy coming up here. OK. Yes, sad individual. Which 70s sitcom gave a teenage Lenny Henry his first TV role?
Crossroads.
No. Crossroads. Crossroads. Presumably you said that because he doesn't know anything.
He wasn't born.
No. The Fosters, it was called.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
OK, so with a bit of help from me, you got 2 out of the 3.
Thank you very much.
This is Sarah. Sarah and Derek. Derek is an Essex man.
Oh, yes. Essex boy through and through.
What are you looking at me like that for?
I thought I had to.
So we move on to Sarah very swiftly, a sales manager. Once parascended in a thong.
I did have a T-shirt on as well. I would like to make that clear.
Why would anybody wish to go parascending in a thong?
I didn't think about it till I was in the air.
Right, and have you ever competed at international level at that?
Absolutely not.
So you're not doing the
Strictly
Eurovision
amateur.
thong contest?
Oh!
You were wondering where that was going. Here's your clip.
Well, hello, and tonight I'm talking to Billy Connolly, a well-known Scottish comedian. Billy, I understand that when you first came to England, people had a lot of trouble understanding your accent. Is that right?
Sorry?
So, Billy Connolly making a guest appearance alongside his wife, Pamela Stevenson, on Not the 9 O'Clock News, which trio completed the regular Not the 9 O'Clock News lineup.
Griff Rhys-Jones.
Will Smith.
And the other one. Not the 9 O'Clock News.
No? No idea?
No.
You are just gonna Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah.
Rowan Atkinson went on to star in the Blackadder series. What was Blackadder's Christian name?
Edmund.
Yes, Griff Rhys-Jones appeared alongside David Jason in which Cambridge University-based series?
Porterhouse Blue.
Yes, 2 out of 3 in the end, they're there. We move on swiftly to what we call the Beginner's Guide to Television, where we have asked some experts to name the top 10 facts or features about particularly popular shows. But we have a buzzer, and it rocks and rolls between Dawn and Anne. Penelope Keith and Peter Bowles have come up with the top 10 facts about To the Manor Born. Dawn, start now.
It's about Audrey Forbes Hamilton. She lived in a big house.
His name was Richard De Vere, but his actual name was Bedrich, and he had a mother who lived with him and called him Pooh, and didn't like it very much.
They had a love-hate relationship. One minute she thought she liked him. There's her friend who lives at the gatehouse.
Who was called Marjorie, who had a bit of a thing for Richard, but he never really noticed her. Audrey Forbes Hamilton had a wonderful butler who was very pungent with his comments about her behaviour. She had a wonderful...
And Audrey was falling on hard times, and...
I love that. Anne got posher and posher as she went on talking about OK, you could have said Audrey is widowed, centred around Grantley Manor. Audrey had to move out of the manor into the lodge. Richard's mother is Czechoslovakian. Brabbinger! That was the name we were looking for as Audrey's ageing butler. And Richard made his money in supermarkets. Audrey and Richard married in the end.
Didn't get any
it
of
all
it.
felt very rumbustious, but you only got 3 of them. What a shame.
Dear.
Doug and Neil. We've been on to Ronnie Barker, chaps, talking about open all hours. Starting with you, Doug, can you please give me Ronnie Barker's top 10 facts on open all hours? Go.
He was a shopkeeper. It was open all hours. He had a young helper, Granville, who was rumoured to be a gypsy.
Of Hungarian ancestry. Gladys Emanuel was his girlfriend who lived over the road. He quite often had liaisons with her.
She was a nurse, and he was forever trying to get on her good side. He would always close the show taking in the stuff from the outside of the store.
Granville, as I recall, used to have had a girlfriend who used to deliver the milk, but that never really came to fruition.
Well, a laid-back style concealed the fact you did quite well there. Arkwright's a grocer, of course, you could have said, who runs the corner shop. And he's got a stammer, temperamental till. Arkwright's always unkind to Granville. Arkwright cons his customers. You got 5 out of the 10, which is good going. Sarah and Derek. We talked to the very talented Carla Lane about butterflies. Starting with you, Sarah, 10 facts about butterflies.
There was a mother and 2 sons who were really idle, and she had a lover who she used to sneak off and see and walk in the park with.
Her husband was a dentist who suffered from manic depression. She had 2 sons, one, one with curly hair.
They had really beat-up cars. I think one of them drove a Beetle, and she was always cooking really horrible meals for them, which none of them wanted to eat.
She met her admirer, if not lover, in park, in the back of his car, or just he'd get out of his chauffeur-driven car and go for walks in the park with her. Her name was Rhea.
Oh, just got one right at the end there. Leonard is Rhea's admirer. You could have named him. Ben can't cope with his modern sons. The sons drive a Mini with a Union Jack on the roof. Rhea falls in love with Leonard, and the theme tune is Love is Like a Butterfly. But you also got half of them. You got 5. So what's it done to the scores? Well, at the moment, Dawn and Anne are closest to the door. They've got 6, but Doug and Neil and Sarah and Derek have got 7 each. The drop does beckon because somebody has to go after we've had a little bit of a rootle around in the box. Oh, I get so frightened that one week it's going to come up and there'll be no one inside. The questions add up to make more points for you, but of course there's a big 3 points if you manage to identify who is in the box. The clues come every time somebody gets an answer right, so get close to those buzzers. Which cartoon character's sister Lisa plays the saxophone? Yes?
Bart.
Bart Simpson. Bart. Oh, no, it must be back this way. You all right in there? Oh. Oh, that's... Somebody's not going to thank me for having spun it around that much. Who's the current BBC Sports Personality of the Year?
Greg Rosetsky.
Yes, Greg Rosetsky. Which way should I go? I was still getting over the fact that I'm going to be in trouble for that last one. Oh, now that's interesting. Well, how about that? That's somebody who's got an interesting dress sense. So, which chilly but action-packed show is presented by Danny Bear? Yep.
Ice Warriors.
Ice Warriors. Ice Warriors for the 3rd one. Get ready to buzz on this. This could be a serious giveaway. And you're guessing?
Paul Daniels and Debbie McGee.
You think that in here are 2 people?
Oh, yeah. We could be that lucky.
You know.
Paul Daniels and Debbie McGee.
4-legged person, otherwise.
Let's just have a look and see whether you're right. Sorry about that.
How did they do that?
First time ever, we had absolutely nobody in the box at all, so I'm sorry about that. So we'll go on to the next... Oh, all right, come on out then. Have you brought a prize? Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, a couple of prizes.
It's okay.
Yeah, great. Well, we'll need a question to go with the prizes.
All right, then. Go on,
Right.
then.
We're well known for doing our magic shows.
Yes?
But
Ah, yes.
over to you, husband.
All right. Name one of the game shows that I presented.
Every second counts.
That will do. All right, there you go. There you go. A couple of magic sets for you. I don't know whether you've got any children. But, you know, if it happens, you'll have to make them. That's it.
Right, I'm afraid you have to go the way that you go. Paul Daniels, Debbie McGee. Thank you. Thank you both. So, this is the moment where we find out who takes the drop as well. Doug and Neil, you're safe. You've got 11. Dawn and Anne have got 8. But Sarah and Derek have got 7. We've got to say goodbye. Well done. And there we go. You do get... Well, actually, you get 1 each of these. And you'll be pleased to know we do give you a bag to take them home in. So the neighbours won't see them. But anyway, thank you very much for getting this far. And the pants are yours. The other 4, come with me. Oh, no time to say goodbye. Right, closing. Who's going in the pyramid? Anne, right, OK. Out of this world, black sheep, head over hills. An early bath, what do you think she'd be good at?
Head over heels.
Head over heels. Head over heels. She looks thrilled with that. Who's going?
Me.
Yep, and?
We're out of this world.
Out of this world. Right, out of this world into the pyramid. Come on. So, you've had selected for you, out of this world, questions on strange things which can't be explained. Here they come. What business do the Meekers run with Timothy Claypole and Miss Popoff?
A Rent-A-Ghost.
Yes, David Banner got angry, turned green, burst his shirt and became which manic monster?
The Incredible Hulk.
Majestic, Hive and the Greys contest the future of the Earth in which sci-fi series?
Oh, no, I can't remember.
Dark Skies. Which family were a space-age version of the Flintstones and lived in Orbit City?
The Jetsons.
Which whistling creatures shared their blue planet with the Froglets and the Soup Dragon?
The Clangers.
Yes, Smallville's Jonathan and Martha Kent adopted which extraterrestrial superhero?
Don't know.
Superman. Assistant DA Catherine Chandler was the beauty. Who was the telepathic beast?
Can't remember, sorry.
Vincent. Which 11th century wizard sought the 13th sign of the zodiac to get back home? It was Catweasel. I'm sorry you didn't have enough time to get that far. And out of the unknown, you got 4. She's dropped you in it. It's her fault. Head over heels. Question about love and lovers.
Oh, dear.
And here we go. Howard and Marina are unlikely lovers in which popular sitcom?
Lost the Summer Wine.
Who had a fateful affair with his sister-in-law, Kristen Shepherd?
J.R. Ewing.
Yeah, Michael and Hope and Nancy and Elliot were constant couples in which romantic drama series?
I don't know.
30-something. We're not trying to kill each other. Avon and Servalan embraced passionately on which programme?
Next 7.
Yes. As a haven for romantic encounters and reunions, the Pacific Princess is better known by which name?
The Love Boat.
In which series did Beryl steadfastly deny Geoffrey Bubbles Bonbon all access to Percy Phil?
The Lovers.
Which golden girl married Blanche's uncle Lucas?
Don't know.
Dorothy. Which Twitcher found romance with pugnacious Brenda Wilson in Watching?
Oh, Malcolm.
It was! Yes, it was Malcolm! Oh, I think that's rather good. And yes, you got 6! And this is where we take our little interval, our little pause. How well did you do last week? Congratulations to this Telly addict. You spotted that Jilly Cooper was talking about Basil Brush, and you get a digital stills camera. And this week, got a really good prize for you. OK, it's a watch. All right, now, just feast your eyes on that watch. See, it does the time and date in 30 cities around the world at the touch of a button. It's a 24-hour chronograph, accurate to 1/100th of a second. It's got a countdown timer, and it's got little buttons here that do absolutely everything. And it's also married. It's got a lady's watch to go with it. So, if you're into watches like that, and you want one for your partner, then tell me, who is Emlyn Hughes talking about?
My favourite TV character spends most of his working day at the helm of a very big futuristic vehicle. He's a Frenchman without a French accent. And his enemies include Q and the Borg. They're evil, the Borg. But with his loyal crew, he usually gets out of trouble with 2 commands. Make it so, or engage. And then he boldly goes where no one has been before.
Is Emlyn talking about Captain Jean-Luc Picard, or Captain James T. Kirk, or C, Captain Scarlet? Captain Jean-Luc Picard, or B, Captain James T. Kirk, or C, Captain Scarlet? 0891 229988. 0891 229988. We keep the lines open until midnight on Wednesday, so you've got plenty of time to give us a call. Then the computer will just have a little fergle through all the correct answers. And it could be you next week, who I will be mentioning on the show, and those watches could be yours. You ready? Let's go for a trip. Somewhere in the world. I'm still getting over Vietnam last week, but this week, another somewhat unlikely destination. We're going to look at the television, and watch closely with this, in Poland.
World TV has reached the Republic of Poland and its 40 TV stations. But before we look at the country, let's pause to remember all the famous Poles. Let's see, there's the Pope, Olulinska, him. 38 million people live in Poland and they watch MDM, Poland's most popular entertainment show every Monday night. Now, I wondered what had happened to Sinead O'Connor. Oh, here's the backing singers. A little late, but no one's noticed. In Warsaw, Poland's capital, there are over 100 bridges, allowing plenty of places to hide under from shows like this. Donnie and Marie, you've got a lot to answer for. I bet every one of Poland's 5 million phones were in use when Polish Zoo went out. A man dressed as a woman talking to pigs. Poland are at the cutting edge of comedy. Most of their humour revolves around, no, not sausages, or baldy men, but trousers. This little number had them creased up.
Yeah.
This chap had them splitting their sides. I'm sorry, I can't take any more. This is just too funny.
Dawn and Anne, how many Polish television stations are there?
40. 40.
40? Gentlemen, what's the name of Poland's most popular entertainment programme?
MDM?
Yeah. MDM. What night of the week is MDM shown?
Monday.
Monday night. What's the name of the very strange show where the man was dressed as a woman talking to pigs?
Polish Zoo.
Polish Zoo. They shouldn't have bothered, but how many backing singers turned up late on MDM?
2.
2? And what did the bald-headed guy cut into slices on his trouser crease?
He cut his sausage.
Oh, that was a nasty little innuendo there. Right. Well, they got it all right, so let's see what that's done to the score. And it's 1 apart. Dawn and Anne, 17. Doug and Neil have got 18. Everything to play for. Everything to play for as we delve into the archives. So, it just happens it's ladies first, and would you like to choose one of those 9 subjects?
Comedy shorts.
Comedy shorts for 5 points. Watch this.
Park's a bit soft in the middle. I'm giving it a long stud. You?
Stray up the wings. Short stud. How about you, Guru?
Well, there's sand in the goal mouth, so I'm giving it flip-flop.
After which inept football team is this series named?
Hereford United.
That was very nasty, wasn't it?
That was uncalled for.
Would you have known the answer to that? Sorry?
Partick FC.
Well, it was
Atletico
Atletico Partick. Now, I can't give you anything, but you got the satisfaction knowing they didn't get 5 points. So would you like now to choose a subject?
Oh, secret agent.
Secret agent. 3 points. Look at this photograph. Danger Mouse. David Jason provided the voice for the cartoon Secret Agent, but who was the voice of his assistant Penfold?
Terry Scott.
Yes, Terry Scott. Ooh, good 3 points there. Putting the pressure on the ladies.
I know, it's terrible, isn't it?
What? Just don't need to commentate. Get on with it.
Going bananas.
Going bananas. 3 points. Watch closely.
We've had a row. She's upset.
Oh. It always helps, I think, when you've had a row, to sit with a tea cosy on your head. And bananas.
Michael Angelis as Lucian Boswell in The Liverbirds, but in which series did he play Chrissy Todd?
Voice from the Blackstaff.
Yes, they've got the 3 points. Guys, what are you going for?
Doug.
Ooh, fish out of water.
Oh, good.
Fish out of water, 5 points. But the question comes after you've watched.
How many of you were involved?
Just a couple of friends.
Girls at school? I shall want their names, Wendy. You understand that? The parents will have to be informed and the school alerted. I want this stopped.
Sally Whittaker making an early appearance in Juliet Bravo. In which town was the series set?
Was it Hartbury?
It was Hartley. And you've got to be closer than that. Ladies, it's your go.
Creepy crawlies.
Creepy Crawlies. There's 3 points on this one.
Dear.
Oh, you call that a bang? I've eaten beans for lunch and done better.
Jesse Birdsall is one of the high-tech bugs. What was the name of the low-life creep that he played in El Dorado?
Marcus.
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 Marcus? So good they named him twice?
Twice, yeah. You know more about him than I do.
But only because it's written down here as Marcus Tandy. So I'm sorry you weren't close enough. Gentlemen, you live again.
Happy medium.
Indeed.
Happy medium. There's only 1 point on this.
The communication from the astral body comes through the medium, through Mrs. Scattergood. Yeah. Usually it starts through a Ouija.
Fancy.
Then, of course, she goes into a trance.
I'm not surprised if it's coming through a week.
Les Dawson and Roy Barraclough as Sissy and Ada. What instrument did Les play badly?
The piano.
It was the piano, yeah. Dawn and Anne, you've got 20. Doug and Neil, you've got 22.
No.
You get your consolation pants, which of course are all numbered, so you can build up a numbered collection. Unfortunately, they're all the same number, unfortunately, but thank you very much indeed. Well done for getting this far. But gentlemen, to the Stairway of the Stars. Look at the names. Take them in. Keep looking at it. Don't listen to a word I'm saying, because here we have the Stairway of the Stars. We really do have a great prize at the top, and over the last couple of weeks, so far, we haven't been giving that prize away. So, the questions will be difficult, but they all relate to the famous names on the steps. If you get a question wrong, you have to come back, and that's the fast move that you need to do. You've got a minute, and the minute won't start until I say so. So look at those names, and good luck, the minute starts now. Wrote a book called Nudity in a Public Place. No. He's been a leading RSC actor. Yes. Presented children's show Run the Risk. Yes. Was a presenter on 2 series of Play Away. No. No. Played Captain Tao in Red Dwarf.
And he stops it.
Yeah, it's the son of an Attorney General. No. Was the chief researcher on the Jimmy Young Show. Yeah, he was born in Blackpool.
Nick Berry.
No. No, played a psychopath in a very open prison. No. Invented disasters as a reporter for Globelink News. Yes, his brother runs a pub in Guildford. Yes, used to be a professional lampshade maker. No, he's a Brummie. He's a Brummie. We were trying to get you to Jasper Carrot, and then you'd have been here. Oh, come up here, guys. Oh, the agony bit. Do you want? Oh, well, don't apologise to me. I feel sorry for you. So, what you would have won. We were going to send you to visit the most famous pole in the world, the Pope, in Rome, travelling there on the Orient Express and having a great time when you got there. You missed it! What a shame. But you do get widescreen TVs, so many congratulations for that. Well done for making it to the top of the stairs, anyway, even if you didn't get the big prize. And at the moment, week after week, nobody does get the big prize. Will it go next week? Join me then. From Telly Addicts, good night.
Tackling the issues that matter head-on, a new series of Here and Now is next on BBC One.